All right, so we're going to keep it going with our next storyteller. So this gentleman grew up in a household that was riddled with alcoholism, and he actually is today 29 years sober from drugs. Yes, clap, because that's freaking awesome. And he actually says that the world is a much safer place because of that. And so his story is a juxtaposition of life and death and drug addiction. And so let's welcome to the stage, Jon Epstein.
Hey guys. Surrounded by party-going couples, I sat alone beneath the cottage cheese ceiling. Hunched over a pile of cocaine, I chopped. Life passed me by. Wake up! On a Naugahyde couch sat Sharon Bernstein, trying to revive her drooling boyfriend, Gene Rodino. Sensing my stare, Sharon spun her head in my direction. Our eyes locked. Sharon's frown disappeared and smiled. I hastened my razor and set my snare, hoping the Incan mating call would lure her over. Then all 5'10" of Jewish legginess stood. Sharon sashayed across the avocado shag carpet. I'd only seen Marilyn Monroe in the movies, but if she were alive today, I'd swear she'd dress in leopard spandex pants, a purple pleated tube top, and nosebleed stiletto heels like Sharon's. What you doing? Sharon's braces glimmered. Sit down, I hope she liked me. Deep down I knew I was rotten fruit. Falling for my Candyman charm facade, Sharon sidled up without hesitation. I held up a short plastic straw. She reached for the uneven tutor, lowered her head, and huffed a fat white rail. Oh my God! Sharon's head whiplashed like an out-of-breath apple bobber. Should I do a second line? Sharon caressed my thigh. But of course, I Grey Pouponed. She lowered her head and snorted the equalizer. I smiled at the wonders of my grade A marching powder. Sharon puckered her lips. Our hungry mouths attached like magnets. I closed my eyes and feasted on tutu-clad, ivory-laced snowflakes, pirouetting in the blackness of my mind. Like two stowaways, in a velveteen bomb shelter, we kissed, long, hard, and desperate. An awful noise erupted from the other side of the room. Our rapture dissolved. Sharon's face contorted. She rolled her eyes at Gene, retching on the couch. I was too self-absorbed to worry about Rodino possibly suffocating on his own vomit. I rubbed the small of Sharon's back. In true Snidely Whiplash form, I set out to carpetbag Gino's claim. Come here, Sharon pulled my face back to hers. An abbreviated version of eternity passed, our lips parted. Don't forget yours. Sharon offered me the straw. I took the inhaler, dove down, and snorted both gaggers back to back. My ears rang and my heart jackhammered. Want to go somewhere? I ballyhooed false courage. What about Gene? Sharon asked. He'll never know what hit him. I twisted the ends of my oil can hairy mustache. Okay. Sharon twirled a lock of hair. Back in a jiff, she floated from the room. I sat engulfed in coca leaf euphoria. My eyes were drawn across the muted living room to a framed oil of a matador finishing off a bloodied bull. I contemplated my measly place in life, 21 years old, living back at home, health food restaurant dishwasher, never enough money to pay my drug dealer off, pending felony court case, no car. I looked over at Rodino unconscious on the couch and back at the gored animal and knew without knowing that our fates would soon be the same. I'm back! Sharon jolted me from my trance. We can go to my house, she bit her lower lip. My parents are asleep. I live in the guest house. My cocaine-tainted sex lasted 40 seconds. Draped in a sheet, Sharon got up from bed. Her downturned lips spelled disappointment. She blew out the candles. Her braces shimmered no longer. Summer came. Sharon appeared at the Full of Life lunch counter. Hey, I said, refilling the herbal iced tea dispenser. I didn't know you worked here. Sharon sat on the padded stool. Her eyes caught the late afternoon sun. Yeah, I wiped my hands on my apron. Gino's in jail. Sharon's eyes turned doughy. Really? I looked around. I wasn't supposed to talk to customers. What's good here? Sharon looked at the menu. Try today's veggie burger, and I'm off at 6. For 2 months, I snuck Sharon in and out of my bedroom window. We got stoned, had sex, but never talked or felt or breathed as one. Our only connection was penis and vagina. Then a new girl started waitressing at O-Life. Yuki's almond eyes trumped Sharon's sexuality. 3 weeks later, I received the call. I'm pregnant, Sharon's voice trembled. I want to be with you and have the baby. I can't, I said. My auto insurance was just canceled. I told your mother. Sharon was desperate. She said she would help us. You what? I covered the phone and cursed Mom. I tried to picture me and Sharon living alone in the basement with the baby, crib, toys on the floor, dirty diaper, pacifier, and me in the middle of it all, trying to find some quiet for my daily drug use. No! I knew 20-something stoners living at home did not have kids. Okay, Sharon cried. You're right. I'll make the appointment. She blew her nose. Can you at least help me pay? Sure, I sighed. Okay, I gotta go. She hung up. The next day, Sharon called. The appointment's set. I'm having it at all of you. She said, I'm so scared. It'll be okay. I only wished that was true. I need $175. That's it? I was relieved she'd gotten a deal. The state's paying the rest, she said. Mom's banging on my door. I gotta go. The phone went dead. All of you was wedged in the North San Fernando Valley foothills. I'll get you a receipt, the soft-spoken nurse clerk said. Recovery's on the 3rd floor. Thank you. I wanted the over-rouged lady dressed in white to get up, hug me like Aunt Bee, and say something like, honey, it's going to be okay. But she didn't, so I walked away to the stairwell. Chapel in Recovery, a sign read. I followed the arrows, other than the low hum of the fluorescent lights and my dirty sneakers squeaking on the shiny linoleum floor. The corridor was a tunnel of sterile emptiness. I was almost at my breaking point, but not just quite yet there. Yet there, whatever. I wasn't there, okay? Who knows where I was? Another 8 years would pass before I was struck sober. I saw the chapel and walked in. I'd never been in a chapel. I wasn't religious, but remembered some scene from a nameless movie. I walked up front, knelt down on my knees, lit a candle, and wept, wondering, what would his name have been? Thank you.
And we want to hear about your crossroads and what decisions you've had to make in your life. So what you can do is click the link below to our Facebook page and share your stories with us, or just write it in the comments section. Also, if you're interested in telling a story in our September show, you can go ahead and email the email right down below. The theme for that month is music.